Capricorn, hey, how are you? This is Lisa. Just coming in here to throw some cards, have some coffee, and to do your September 2021 general reading. Hope you guys are all doing well. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for popping in. I hope you enjoy it and you'll come back and see me again. If you have been here before, I do appreciate the support. It means a lot. Okay, let's get started. Alright, if you enjoy the reading, if you can give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, that'd be awesome. Want to write me a comment? I'd love to hear it from you. Okay, we have Six of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, Six of Swords, and the Lovers, Two of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the World. I got stuff in the way again. Alright, and for your possible future energy, we have wow, the Ten of Cups, the Sun, and Temperance. It's looking really nice so far. Alright, let's see what we can find out. Oops, yeah, it's past energies, present energies, and then future energies. I forgot to say that. Alright, let's see what we can find out. It looks like in the past you had the opportunity and the abilities to be able to be generous, possibly with money, but it could be other things. It could be time, it could be energy to give to others without judgment. But then there was a reason why you needed to move away from something. Maybe things weren't as calm as you were hoping they would be, and you needed to move away from it. And I see that you had this Lover's card. Now we're going to get more clarification, but it's actually right next to this Two of Cups. And so that would make me feel like that may be a relationship. So maybe what you were moving away from wasn't away from, but it was to. Like maybe you were moving towards somebody. And then in the present energy, I have you, again, with this Two of Cups. But then you have the Eight of Cups where you are turning your back on things that you've worked really hard, or you've put a lot of time into it, a lot of effort, a lot of energy, a lot of feelings, and things that you cared about, but you're turning away from them. But then you have this form of completion. Now this is more like a beginning and an ending. So if something is ending, where you walked away from what was important to you, you have a new beginning starting. And that new beginning is like, wow, you have the Ten of Cups and the Sun. So that right there that's amazing. That is great. And then you have the Temperance energy, and it's just like finding the perfect balance, with enough patience and like the mixing of, well, it was like the mixing of energies where, you found the right mix. That's exactly how it feels. You found the right mix. So let's see what we can find out for, let's clarify. Six of Pentacles. Alright, we have Four of Swords. The Ten of Coins. And Judgment. It looks like you had taken a lot of time, maybe not a lot of time, but you've taken some time to think about the aspect of moving away from whatever was going on here and moving towards something. Because it seems like you were moving away from possibly the ability to be generous, but maybe you were moving into a situation where that you're going to have so much more. And again, not necessarily just money, but it could just be like a legacy that you could leave about yourself. So again, it could be traditions, could be family memories, could be things that you want to pass down to your kids, or have your grandkids talk about it. And then here with the Lovers, you have the Judgment, and that's just like, apparently you had I want to say eureka, but it's not really a eureka moment, but it's just like a moment of clarity. So feeling like moving away from whatever it was in the beginning was a good idea. And that could be just, how this relationship is going to build up. Let's see what else I can find out. Oops. Hello. Alright, we got the Two of Cups. Tell me about the Two of Cups. The Nine of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Page of Swords. And to have the Ten of Cups here too, and you have it over here also. So very possibly that moving away and towards something, it might have caused you a little bit of sleepless nights. You had to think about, am I making this right decision? Is this what I really want to do? But it's very possible that in this process where you're moving around, maybe you had to get some legal documents processed, or you had to, maybe you didn't have some great news, like just maybe, I don't want to say bad news, just wasn't great. It wasn't the news you were looking for. But it's still surrounding all this feel-good feelings. I mean, it still has this Ten of Cups right in between it. So I feel like you are still building on that. And here in the future energy, it has it like it's still there, and with the Sun. So let's see what else we got going on. Oh, Temperance again. Justice. And the Queen of Staffs. Well, I still feel like you're still finding the perfect mix. So whoever this person is apparently is your perfect mix. Like, you guys have good chemistry. You have a lot of maybe the same. You like the same things. Like to do the same things. A lot in common. And now this Queen of Staff's energy could be the person that you're going towards. It doesn't have to be, but you know, somebody who's like they want to enjoy things. Like they're all about, you know, living life and doing it to the fullest. They're they're happy, they're charismatic. Generally a nice person, male or female, that doesn't matter. And so you feel really comfortable with them. But there is something here with this justice, and I feel like there may be some court issues. Because or some legal issues with justice is like right in between. And it could be, it's right on top of the sun, so it could be a good sign. You know, it's going to be good for you guys. But regardless of what the issue is with the justice, or with, you know, any kind of, could be a Libra too. So, you know, it's possible if there's, you know, your person's a Libra. Let's see. I'm going to get a couple more cards for the present. 9 of Swords, 10 of Cups, and the Page of Swords. Alright, well, we got the Hermit, the 2 of Coins, and the 7 of Coins. So it's like, alright, you had to go within for a little bit because something stressed you out big time. And as I said, it might have been something legal, might have been something that disrupted your happy for a little bit. Or was it just the stress of the moving away that you did, just kind of like finally hitting you? Because now I feel like, alright, you got all your logs in the fire and you're moving along. And you're working hard at something. And you know that if you continue to work hard at it, it's very possible that you're going to be able to build upon it more. Or is this like your decision, or you're thinking about maybe moving past this and doing something that you haven't done for a while, or not for a while, ever, and like branching out instead of what this is. So instead of what you know, going into something that you want to try. Let's see. And you know what? I'm having a second thoughts with this past energy. All right. So if you were able to be generous here, and you had to have a lot of thought into something, and you decided to move away from that, and because the 10 of Coins came up on top of that 6 of Swords. So were you moving away from this? Like, were you moving away from what you built and put, you know, time, effort into? Because of, as I said, like a clarity that you had came to you. And I was reading the Lovers as, you know, a couple, or, you know, a partner coming into you. And it could be, and that absolutely could be, and for some people it probably is. But it also can be a choice. So like when you have the choice and you decide to move away from something. So I'm wondering if you didn't move away from what you built to either, you know, like I said, because you're moving towards somebody. And it caused you a bit of stress, but you had to, you know, to go inside, think long and hard about it. And then we see those 8 of Cups, and you're moving away from things that you worked hard at. So, all right, you thought about it, and maybe you're officially moving away from it. You're finally have it in your mind that, okay, yes, this is what I'm going to do. because you still had the Ten of Cups up there. And I see you balancing and juggling and doing everything that you need to do. And, yeah, maybe, like I said, bad news came in, possibly. Or just not great news. But I think you just, and actually it depends on how you're going to do it. Like, I don't know if this is you deciding to work really hard to rebuild what that was, or to move on to something else. Let's see if I can get anything else for the Empress, Justice, and the Queen of Staffs. Justice and Queen of Staffs. The Star. Seven of Cups. And the Nine of Cups. Wow. Alright, so this feels like, to me, you have, whatever decision you're making here, when you choose your path or however you're going to work it, things are still looking really, really hopeful, really balanced, really happy. And again, I do believe that this is a relationship. It could be, it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic partner. It could just be a partner that maybe you're doing a business with, or, you know, somebody that you're just really tight with, really good friend. Chances are it's romantic, but I feel like this is like kind of amazing. Now, as far as this Justice goes, I feel like whatever goes down with the Justice, again, Libra, it could be a court case, it could be some kind of legal something, but it's going to open up a lot of options to you. So you want to make sure that you, like, understand the options and see that, you know, which ones, like, don't get caught up in the amount of options, because sometimes when people get, if there's too many options coming at you, you like don't even know which one to pick, so you might not pick anything. Definitely, you know, just, you know, batten down and try to pick what, you know, something that's going to work well for you, because this whole possible future energy is like, it's beautiful. Because then you have the Nine of Cups. And it's like, you're, you know, this is like wishes come true. You're happy. You're feeling very content in your situation with the people around you, you know, everything. So it's like in work, home, everything. So, all right. That actually sounds very nice. I'm going to pull some Soul's Journey cards and see if they have any kind of advice for us. It's really nice, Capricorn. All right. We have grief, purpose, and freedom. All right. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Purpose says, I know what I am here to do. And freedom, I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Huh. Okay. Again, fits. I love it when that does. It's like, okay. So yeah, I don't know what made you move away from that, but it did. And it's a really, really good reading. All right, Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, you can give me a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the dingy bell, and hopefully everything will work out and answer some questions for you. And I will be seeing you next month, okay? Take care.